Titillating Tuesdays. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Alright, Titillating Tuesday, 8th March 2022. Yeah, this year has gone quick as well, like March already. We've done 2 years of this pandemic. Lots of things have changed. Predictions made, people took heed, and certain predictions couldn't come true if people react to it. The whole point of making prophecies is not to scare you, it's to forewarn you so that you change something and the worst doesn't happen. So if you make a prophecy and people change their behavior and it doesn't happen, doesn't mean that your prophecy was wrong. It means that you fulfilled what you came here to do. So if I tell you something and you change the way you do things and it doesn't happen, you can't say I'm wrong. Because if I tell you something and you don't change the way you're doing things and it does happen, that makes me right. So I'm not bothered by whether my prophecies have been proven to be right or wrong. That depends on what kind of behavior they took after being told. Yeah, so all I'm concerned with, that's not even my job. That's not even what I'm here to do, make prophecies. Yeah, just something to do like over tea, biscuits, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm really here to do other things. Like I say, in my mind I have divine power inside. Yeah, I was a bit late in using it, but I had to make sure that it was the right time to use it. Wasn't really my choice. I think it was, but it wasn't. One of them ones. Yeah, so anyway, here we are, coming up to 6 years later, and I've been using my divine power, and it still kept me healthy. Even when the attacks increased, the number of people increased them. I've made prophecies. I can't anyway. So now, if the intention to harm has increased, then the task of warning them is not too bright. So I would want things to hit if the intensity towards harming me has increased, because that would relieve the intensity and the harm, wouldn't it? So that's why I've been a bit silent about some of the things that I think are going to happen. Again, in line with my delusion, things that I think are going to happen based on what's happening around me. Because we all don't know what's going to happen to us until the very end. But at that last meal or the last table, when you can see destruction coming, yeah, you've got to be around people that you want to give to and people who want to give to you. That's what I've always been saying. Yeah, and if you're not around them ones, then you will have to be in Christ's army, innit? Because that's who will win in the end. Yeah. So because like the divine power have normal human beings don't really know how to use it or handle it. Yeah. But when you fight for Christ with your divine powers, yeah, everything that happens about them will be divine. Yeah. So I know how to use it from following the guidance of Christ, innit? This is not a religious lecture, it's actually a comedy skit, whatever they call them. Here's the snap joke. What do you call a perp that can't say sorry? A narcissist. That's self-explanatory, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's a crappy joke. I like that. Yeah, because you could find a perp that's been like messing with you for years, and then when you collar him and corner him, you start saying it was a joke. And this motherfucker's been doing you for 5-10 years, and you're like, 10 years of perping on me is a joke to you? Is my life a joke to you? Yeah, that's like one of those jokes, isn't it? So it's one of those jokes that I do. Yeah. So I'm a comedian too. I'm sure you can tell from the looks of me. I'm sure you can tell from the looks of me. Anyway, what rhymes with I'm sure you can tell and looks like me and is a comedian. Now I look like that one, Dave Chappelle, but I don't just rhyming. But anyway, he's a comedian, I'm not. I'm here to do other business. I'm here to do divine things. I'm not saying that the divine power I have is all there is to the divine, but all I know is that that power came from the Most High and it's divine, and I have it. So my consciousness can wield that power, yeah, and yield from it. So that's what I don't know. So wait to see what Jesus brings, and that will be our guidance. Titillating Tuesday, 8th of March 2022. I'm out of here.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you